All right. Oh, let me. Boom. Oh, cringe. Okay. So this is a matchup I've been looking forward to for quite a bit. Well, I mean, pretty much any. I mean, I guess all day. Mad Lions, I think, especially after Fnatic's very shaky showing yesterday. I think the rookies of Mad Lions might come out on top. Expect Diana priority ban, or maybe leading with the Renekton in there. Uh, Even maybe banning the Lee Sin away from Aloya after you take away the Diana possibility. But instead, we're starting out with the Thresh ban. Notably, Thresh is pretty powerful in the bot lane, alongside the Jinx, alongside the Aphelios. And outside of the Jinx and Aphelios, you have Caitlyn and Jhin rising to priority on this patch. Outside of that, we have Corki, we have Syndra, we have Victor in the mid lane, even Vex, TF, LeBlanc. Um, those six are pretty big. In the top lane, you have the likes of Set, Camille, even Ornn. LeBlanc hits the deck. Nothing on the Renekton or Diana. Wee woo, wee woo. Renekton is okay. They heard my alarm. Uh, Renekton is taken off the table. I think Diana is still up there. I think Diana Set is still a very very potent combo, so they need to watch out. Uh, if you're worried about Caitlyn, you could be worried about Jin as well. But also Jin Zhao, you could take off the table. A very good jungler. Vex taken off the table. A Kali. They whoa. It was just first pick blind to Kali. That would have been crazy. All these troll hovers is fucking crazy. So Jin Zhao is taken. Not bad. Leaves the Lee Sin open. And also the Diana, as I previously mentioned. Um, I'll be very interested to see if they pair it up with Set or even Irelia. You could pair it up with maybe even the Wukong from Armut. But the Jin will be picked up here. Not opting for the Jinx. I would imagine this would be a Jinx Lulu because that combo does pretty well alongside the Xin Zhao. Instead of picking Ezreal for Jezu. So we're gonna pick the Ezreal Corki. So I guess they're gonna look for a poke comp into the heavy engage of that the Diana offers. Um, an interesting look, especially definitely off theme of what uh, Shinzao likes to do. Yasuo paired up with the Diana again, just running it back. Um, I think you can technically flex the Yasuo as well. Army could play both. Um, so I'd imagine you look to ban the Leona, or you could also pick Leona on 4, but I would mostly say some CC to guarantee the follow up CC of Jinzao is like very, very good. But notably, also the Yumi is very good with the Ezreal. I think left on the table after that would be like Karma, which could be on point, on theme with the Ezreal and provides that shield. Um, they start to ban tank supports away from the Jin. Normally, Yumi is also taken off the table for the Jin, so something following up with like a Leona, so they can't pick it away on R4. Um, Braum taken off the table for Ezreal. Braum can dash to Ezreal, so Braum's not only has a lot of value with Lucian, with Aphelios, but also he gets that dash, so champions like Ezreal and Tristana. Um, Jace taken off the table. I wonder if you want to go some sort of scaling pick that you're threatened it would be that you're worried to be threatened. But I would imagine this is just a Leota pick or Nautilus. Okay, so they pick away the Leona. So I'd imagine the next best. No. Okay. So I'd imagine this would be Leona. Um, I'd imagine this would be a Leona, and also they have to pick some sort of AD threat. Maybe they're afraid of Armut's Jace into Camille top for Gen X. But instead they go for the Alistar as a possible response into so much of the engage from in CC from Mad Lions, not the Leona. So imagine this be like a Camille or something. And they're just going for another tank, saying the poke damage is fine. We just want more disengage. So a couple of beefy boys coming up from SK, but I don't think they'll have enough consistent damage. It's a little worrying. And Army just picks Gwen into it. Just straight up. Uh, kind of wild. Uh, you can't exactly pick like Wukong or anything into it. So I guess Gwen is like good into. Well, Gwen is generally good into tanks. That's true. Something that can't threaten her in lane that Gwen just gets to scale over everyone. Also, then if Gen X gets a early like Spirit Visage or something, Force of Nature, Armu can help cut through it. I think sees a lot of value. I think you're putting a lot of value into Frozen Heart though, as well. So interesting drafts overall. I'm gonna start and stop a little bit, but well, I guess I'll talk a little bit about the comps. But I think earlier, Jin is just gonna have a field day into Ezreal, who just needs to scale. Ezreal's really hard to dive on with the Diana Yasuo combo, but Corki also has that evasion. Even Gragas does. All three lanes have that dash, so I guess that you just jump on Xin Zhao every single time, right? Uh, so it'd be interesting to see how that ends up playing out, and we'll see if the poke damage from SK. It's definitely an all-in poke comp, so be interesting to see.